Been saving doing a video on this car. Picked up this car a few weeks ago. It's a 70 Porsche 911E. It's all here, it's all intact. I have all the parts for it. The tank is currently out of the car. Just doing some surveying and trying to look and see what extent the rust got this car. These pastel colored Porsches, as I'm reading, were offered up in the New Mexico, Arizona, the Southwest area. There's stories about, these different greens and why this particular green was chosen or selected, the pastel green. I do have the original hood. This is a nice hood. You'll probably be able to catch that on eBay in a few weeks. Get that off the car. Has all the correctly date-coded alloys with it. Has an alloy spare. Just been doing a little surveying of the rust and the extent of the rust and where the rust stops. So I don't think I'm gonna put full pans in. I think I'm gonna put the sections. I don't know. There's debates about that. How far do you go? What extent? All the sills and the jams, surface rust back here. They're solid. Car is solid. All the suspension up front. The only extent of the rust that I was able to find is in this battery box back here in this corner. Had a 71 911 Target, had the same rust spot. Everything else is just dry as a bone. No rot in the critical areas, the suspension areas where they like to rust. But on both sides, the seat well area on both sides, this is not near as bad, but that's definitely going to be replaced. And the floor pan sections and the footwells behind the driver's seat, passenger seat, will need to be replaced. This is actually pretty good, pretty strong metal up here, but I'm still going to replace this section. I'm just going to do the sections, butt weld everything, grind the welds, make it look as presentable as possible from both sides. MIG, TIG, weld it. Yeah, so that's where we're at with the car. Like I said, it does have the original 911 motor, 911E, MFI is all on here. Got the breather, got everything that goes with the car. Motor is not locked up, that's good news. Do have receipts on a rebuild. Motor has been rebuilt. Car's not ran in years. I have no idea what's going to happen when we try to get it going, but they're still out there, complete. 911E. It's the pastel green. Some people call it let's see, oak leaf. Heard it called different types of green, but it's not the Irish green. I'm telling you, I'm kind of falling in love with this color green though. This pastel green is a little different. I like it, but it's got the typical cracks in the dash. I got all the trim. I've got all the pieces to put the dash back correct. It is a factory air car. This came from Germany, from what I'm able to read with, and I've got all the components. I got the compressors and everything. Has the Bear. It's one of the first years that they put the factory air conditioning before they actually entered into the States. But yeah, factory air car. One thing I do not like about it is the shift pattern. Just be honest with you, but it does shift smoothly. Transmission goes in and out of every gear real smooth. So not that we've driven it or know the condition of the synchros or anything like that, but as far as the dog leg and loading and everything, spring loaded, it feels real smooth going in and out of all the gears. And like I said, extent to the rust right now that we know of, the spots that I showed you and in the pan, everything else structurally really good. The rockers are all real good. There's a little bit of rust in the lower corner passenger side door. We think we're going to go ahead and restore it. Do all new rubber, all new seals, all new interior. It is a beige interior car. And we have all the interior pieces. Headliner, ooh, headliner not so good. But anyway, 7911E. So you'll be seeing a lot of this on the channel. We're going to keep this one, and right now we're thinking we're going to restore it. Play with it, drive it, have fun with it.